Okay, so this is probably either video 2 or video 3 of the Loyalists, the United Empire of Loyalists. We have 8 acres of land here, and we could perhaps do something interesting with it. And that interesting thing will be to build forts. Because I'm not sure, I'm not going to let anyone into this province again that doesn't have any well intentions for our peoples. Okay, so it looks like our province is going to be strongly defendable. Okay, and we put that there. So I finished rolling some toilet paper. It didn't completely film. Just the last perhaps 10 minutes of it had encoding problems. So had encoding issues. So those are forever lost to the ethers of space and time, because this old shit computer is a dying mess of wires. I'm sure in the future they'll be building more. More composed computers, but not now. So let's increase our military training time here, and then we shall put this under ritual costs again. And then we'll divide this up between rituals and shielding. So make sure no one can hurt us, but we can hurt them. Let's see here. Building effectiveness, construction time, wage reduction. We do wage reduction. There we go. And 250 income and 250 production. We need to start mass producing our weaponry. Our runes are. Let's see what kind of runes we're at now. We're almost at 1,000 runes, or at 2,000 those, and we still have lots of space here. So good. We won't necessarily commit to building an attack force yet until we can continue to build our defensible forces. Then, when the time comes, all of Utopia will know the humiliation that we've faced these past days and stuff. These past days. So it appears that Cineplex has an IMAX movie. IMAX movie Black Widow is going to come out soon. I'm not sure when. But IMAX movie for Chinook would be but we think we should go for a regular movie. I never ever used these fancy chairs, these real 3Ds or these 4Ds and 4DXs and Ultra AVXs. I just use regular seats, the regular D-box seats. That doesn't move or anything weird like that. Or doesn't even spray Atmos. What is Atmos? Dramatic listening, select view every dimension. Black Widow is coming out. That's gonna be the next IMAX movie. So, Fast and the Furious, I think that's an IMAX movie. But the problem is, I want to see a movie. I want to just see how many people are going to a movie during these COVID times. Just a regular movie. So maybe Corilla, maybe watch Corellia, or maybe A Quiet Place, The Heights, Peter Rabbit. These movies are gross. These movies are yuck. These movies are pretty yucky. I don't like these movies. That'll be this weekend, maybe, or maybe it'll be on Saturday. Like I said, another part of the mission is to come back with a bag of bottles. So we're gonna watch a movie. The first showing in the evening. The Forever Purge. This one sounds interesting. The Forever Purge. Is it the... Is that a part 3 of the movie? With the Purge. So this is part 2 of the movie? Purge 6. I wouldn't mind watching the complete conclusion of Final Destination. I think they're are they making more Final Destination movies? Or they're making Scream 5. Like, I mean, they're on Scream 5 next year. I think it's been delayed since because of COVID, but also there's this is like the 90s and the 2000s, was it not? When I was in China, actually, I was watching the Destination 6 or something. Yeah, Final Destination, here we go. I was in China watching that. And it was at a time when all the factories in China were starting to blow up because of years and years of neglect and decay. Now the new buildings, the new renovated buildings, may last another 50 years or so. But this was back in these buildings were built mostly in the 70s and 80s and 90s. During China's so-called big rush to catch up with the world. China, like for example, China was fighting a war with Vietnam in the 1980s. War with Russia. Border skirmishes with Russia and India, and internal problems. The country was facing internal problems. So that was Tiananmen Square. The internal problems. Like the government had to realize we need to feed the people, otherwise the people are going to eat us. Like eat the rich kind of a scenario. So they decided to just build, just cram whatever resources they had left, that was not squandered during the Great Leap Forward in the 1960s, during Zhou Enlai's race to the moon, and also just China, was recovering from the Pyvik defeat, America's Pyvik victory in Korea, and I think China was also fighting in supporting Pakistan and all these other places. So they knew they had to really build the economy. And so I was there in China in 2010, 2020, because I had years and years of not getting a good job here in Canada, so I just decided to fuck off back to my dad's German company, and my dad's side business, which is still here. I'm going to eventually ask him how he does it, how he finds businesses, how he finds materials. He's a finder, so we get a lot of finder fees. I found like this one farmer tractor parts, inside mechanical parts, valves especially, because the German company made valves. So, and Chinese products are so-so. They're not perfectly great. They are getting better though. They were like pretty much Hyundai in the 90s, Korea in the 90s, or Japan in the as they were making their recovery. Their economy, their machinery still, all of machinery is basically America. The machine, the parts are mediocre. This computer is mediocre, for example. It's like getting an affordable college car. Let's just say it that. And let's see that it works. It's good. You'll get many good quality years out of it, but it's not like a super top notch. So I was living in China, and then all of a sudden the storms hit, the Eurozone hit, and these factories start to finally show wear and tear, and they start to all across the country. They start to have lots of collapses and stuff. This was back in 2012, so I must have watched this movie, and this Final Destination freaked the shit out of me, because I was going, oh my god, I'm gonna die flying flying WestJet. No, not WestJet, but not Air China. I forgot what I forgot what the airline was called. It was like this really, really cheap airline. My dad and his German bosses kept on flying us around there. So me and my desk partner, we opted for the buses. We opted for the trains, and these were like you've seen the movie The Interview by James Franco and Fat Dude. I forgot what his name. The really, really hairy fat guy. Something Stone or Seth Rogen. And what happened was they went to go to meet Kim Jong Un, and so they took all these ancient trains and stuff. Like these train lines are ancient, but they were actually well built. They were like Stalinist era trains, and they're way China has like electro trains now, like bullet trains now, but they still have the interior core. Where if you want to go deep into the country, if you want to see the real China, if you want to teach ESL and go see the real Chinese culture, you have to go really, really deep into the countryside. But the thing is, you gotta have a good, strong sense of English, because it's the second tier cities. The cities are like South American cities, very livable, but very, very impoverished. It's like so this is a developing country, right? So I kept on seeing that. But I love living in China. I love the food. I mean, the real authentic Chinese food. I am Chinese. Got to learn how to play mahjong from elders and got to do the whole play mahjong all night with $5 and then win like maybe $30 US. That's a lot of money there. That's like a few months' wages. Paid off electric bills. Had some money left over to take my fellow classmates out to drinking. Because teenagers fuck with our heads. And when I worked a part-time job, a moonlighting job. I worked because when projects it's like being laid off. When products come in and go, they'll wait for the next batch of products to go out, and then they won't need it for a while, and so they'll stop production, and then they'll start up again. You got to start going up again, like up and down. So it's sort of like seasonal work, or sort of like a piece work. And so they'll schedule us as office workers, us office engineers to time off. So then it's suggested that the company even says that we'll try to find us work as a part-time ESL tutors to tutor students, right? And then we do those. Or you can work at ESL. You can work as an ESL teacher all throughout the whole thing. So that's a lot of money, actually. Budget. This is actually a pretty good budget, $40 million, and then you get the $42 million US. The rate of return. This is probably us outside North America, worldwide. Outside North America, what the? North America, outside North America, worldwide. Oh, the whole world. Okay, so this plus this equals that. Oh, this plus this equals that. Okay. So it actually grows to a lot of money, but you gotta add inflation too. So I hope you have another. This is the one I watched. So awesome, and I watched Hunger Games. I watched Hunger Games too. So I guess part 5, the final death or something, or whatever the hell it's called, is going to be under fire. The movie will be set within the environment of the first responders who have to deal with these kind of Oh, okay. So there is a sixth movie after all. Okay, that's good. Like I said, I like dynastic movies. Dynastic movies because lineages, dynasties, because I don't know. I like that. I don't want things to end. I hate when things end. I'm a big griever. When so eventually when Utopia ends, that's going to be a really big suck for all of us. A really big suck fest for all of us. So going to go watch a movie during COVID times. I will be masked and safe and washed up. I have my first shot. I want to see what a crowd is like during these times. Last time I watched was during I went out. I watched was during X-Men New Mutants. COVID and other factors, however, crapped it up. I also collect bottles. There is a them someplace downstairs in the mall, and I can go dim sum there, and hopefully some customers will leave behind bottles, i.e. pop cans, which I can take home with me for my collection. Oh, and about the bottles. Well, the garage is being filled up, so I need to find a new place. Like I said in the other video, I'm planning to dig a big giant storage pit, Age of Empire kind of a hole, behind the suburban sign of this neighborhood. There's a bunch of vacant lots full of trees and garbage. I'll be cleaning up the garbage because I might as well. I mean, I'm going there to do something to the soil. To do something to the soil, and then I might as well, just reset everything there. And I might even find some bottles there too. I mean, lots of kids, lots of people, lots of drunks throw their shit everywhere, and then I'll go clean that area up, and then I'll be wearing an orange vest, so it makes me look like I'm some kind of a worker there. I'm some kind of a community volunteer, community cleanup worker, and I'm just cleaning the place up. And then I go dig a giant hole there, and then I'll plop in some of the. I'll decide to plop in the bags there. Once these particular bags are this particular last collection is done that way, I'll have two collections. I'll have one for. I'll have two collections. Again, nothing much to do here. Just me waiting for the numbers to come in, and waiting for the population to keep rising. And this is the end of age recovery period, where we're supposed to be recovering. When that's what I'm doing. I'm just recovering right now. I'm going to keep it, like I said, I'm going to try and keep it under 600 acres, and I'm going to have to play this smartly and keep everything under 600 acres so it don't look like a tempting morsel of food. Population-wise, I think I'm doing okay. Bushels, runes, so I don't really need to bushels and runes. I got a workers. I got a workers. I got maximum workers working up the. I'll be workers working up the ding dong here, and I only extend the land whenever my people go spontaneously explore. They figured that they need to grow, and I'm HQ. I'm the HQ, so I'm head office. So I'm not head officing making them grow. So I'm just standing by and just growing from within. And then, so they said, "Fuck this, we're gonna go and grow." And I'm saying, "Oh, go ahead, be an explorer. Go be all, I have all my blessings." And so do we have enough? So we have about 4,000 runes. I may have enough runes next hour to next tick to oh. What the hell? Someone casted runes already, or someone casted the Okay, whatever. Things like just cast myself more land. Yay! And store up enough mana to so I got 6 acres of land here. Chieftains, guilds, towers, watchtowers. Let's put on the watchtowers. I don't want anything to get through, like I said. I'm in security, building up my security mode again. Building up security, and I got forts, and hospitals are nice to have, but it's not must to have. We have to work on must to have first. And it's a nice to have, not a must to have. So we're gonna stick to it right now. And then we're gonna go to here. We're gonna go to here. We're gonna go there. We're gonna go down there. And okie dokie, okie dokie dokie. Okie dokie, smoky pokey Loki. And then, oh, I hate waiting so much time. So I'm gonna get, I can have potentially 27,000 defender points. 27,000 would be 20, yeah, would be 20, 40, 43, so. Oh, 4 minutes, alright. So let's see, launch, considering our majors are growing. Considering our majors are growing up, good effort, guys. You have about 30 hours to be in your best war pajamas. We still need a couple for your roll call, but thanks for all the replies. We actually have an armada of decent TMs for our next fight, and I'm super happy with our current attackers. With our right support, they'll shine. And let me know if 30 hours isn't good enough for you. I wouldn't mind having at least 90% of the war ready before we start hunting targets. Cheers, looking forward to you, working hard to hear from you at Attila University. Just giving my boss an updated my boss here. Hi, I'm so glad to hear that, Rosie. I'm having this extra time to get things in order. I'm happy with my choice of changing races, although it's been over 20 years since I played Fairy. Having Will on the council will benefit us for future warring. That is what I've been waiting for, to have someone who has vast knowledge of the game without stuffing it down everyone's throat. I expect next age we will be unstoppable. We just got to get used to the new peeps. I'm so glad you're still here with me after all this time. I know it's been around 6 months. That's saying something in my book. Oh, really? I don't leave my friends. I don't see anything wrong with you. Why? I don't know. But I'm glad this game is therapeutic for you, Naha. I mean, and if we can win, even better. It'll boost up your mood. That's good. That's good in all our cases. So I'll try to play my best. I'll try to play my most heart out. And like I said, I'm giving it this. I'm giving my best all I got. Best of all I got. And I'm going to try, and I'll be going to start up a new, like I said, a new kingdom in the lightning round, the Genesis round, and start team killing there, because I still gotta get my team kill on. I mean, I'm a griefer. I mean, that's what I do. I grief. But give us about a few more days to get everything in order. Like I said, I'm slowly building up all my getting all my ducks in a row here. So let's go to forum and see if I'm missing anything. Post-war discussion. Yada yada yada, bad luck, yada yada blue blue, yada yada bb, yada 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 cuckoo, gaga kiki, gaga cuckoo, gaga kiki. Okay, so in my case, as soon as I hit the defense points of maybe 10,000 or 10,000, I would definitely be building up my offenses, so I can be a minimal strike force, and hopefully, if I can manage to. I'll be one of those conquest attacks, so I can actually so I won't be gaining much land, but at least I can still hurt a player, right? I can still hurt some players, and my wizards need to start picking up speed though. Guilds, wizards. Maybe I should raise these. I think I should raise these training grounds. This was actually, I had this intended. Okay, so I'm going to raise these next round. I'm going to raise these training grounds. I put them into something productive to recover. We got our. So I'm going to put it. I'm going to put it under guilds and towers because we are guilds. And I'm a thief mage, am I not? So I got to put it on. Okay, so I'm going to destroy these training grounds. And put them under thief dens, so I can get my thieves up and running. I'll get my. Oh, here we go. Speak of the devil. You just have to wait a few seconds before this percentage. It's 18% complete, so I'm gonna get my Steam running. So is this playing now? When is this playing? Monday. All right. Well, let's do that then. Let's watch The Purge, and then we'll go watch another bottle night. We'll go and watch. No, we'll watch you first. And then, well, the thing about the IMAX is because the IMAX cinema, the IMAX chamber itself. Is a big like I said, a big giant screen, but they have like 30 or so. Instead of having a huge row of seats, they'll cut it off so that it looks like deeper. So you can, and besides, IMAX is more expensive, but I wouldn't mind watching. What movie did I lost? I've lost track of Fast and Furious a while ago. When did I stop watching it? I mean, what am I still missing? Fast and Furious 9. I think they have Fast and Furious video games too. Just to start in 2001. This is when my brother was a young man, like a young teenager, and this is geared to the millennials, the young Generation Z's, fast new cars, which are now 21 years obsolete. So let's see, Tokyo Drift. I think I watched that. I think I'm going to have to watch it from the start again to figure out what the fuck's going on. Automobile hijackers led by Tomino by Vin Diesel. So is it a bunch of car thieves or car racers? Hobbs and Shaw. I think I watched this one down here too. I don't know. For some odd reason, if it's I don't know. These Fast and Furious movies didn't really resonate with me. It should have, but I am more in tune with things getting blown up kind of movies. If I'm gonna watch these big blockbusters, I prefer things get blown up, like the Daniel Craig movies. Ooh, I heard that I think he renewed his contract to be a new James Bond. This is after the Pierce Bronson Bond. So they decided that because to explain all these different bonds from the Cold War era, they decided to they decided to just a girl James Bond. This is going to be interesting. Like I said, I have no qualms with Thor being played by a chick or Ghostbusters as chicks. Just give me a good movie. Just give me a good movie, good writing, good acting. Just make me forget that I'm in that room for food for 2 hours. That's the whole point of me going to the movie. And that's the whole point of us going to a movie or even staying at home watching a movie. Is that we forget that we're there for 2 hours. I don't think the cinemas will actually die out. I think each city should have a mall. Maybe two. One in the north, one in each quadrant of the city. One north, east, southeast. And that should be it. None of these mega malls everywhere. That's probably what's happening. Is all these outlet malls and all these outposts are all shrinking, and they're all consolidating into one big giant mall in the middle of just, it needs to be an entertainment complex, yes. It must have a casino, yes. It must have a cinema that has IMAX, yes. Otherwise, we lose this part of our culture. Eventually, they're gonna figure out how to hook this into our brains, and we'll experience a VR in VR. That's so. All right, so we've done all our work. We're waiting. We've done all the work. So let's destroy this for now. Let's go raise this for now, and raise these buildings for now. It's gonna cost me a little money, but that's okay. And then we're gonna build. Actually, not gonna cost me anything because construction time 11. Okay, good. So let's see here. We wanted to put this under thief dens, right? Yeah, here we go. Thief dens are now online. Next round, we're gonna be building towers and more watchtowers and more guilds. Our food supply is okay. We need more. We need more of this though. I'm not gonna make that same mistake of building offense yet. As soon as I continue my defensive positions. Is it just me, or is it just me, or do I fucking? I mean, I wish this was lightning round. Every 15 minutes, you got new stuff, and if you stayed alive and made the right moves, then you were able to survive. So. You're able to survive if you make the right moves and whatnot. So. We don't have to worry about building effectiveness. We have at least 5 points of building effectiveness. So, Should we grow our population or should we build more? Let's go. Let's go population. I love people. I loves my peoples. I can always use more draft speed though. I can always use increasing military training time. There we go. Ritual rune cost. Okay, that's good. Face diaper. Enjoy the movie. I can never sit there wearing a face diaper, but then again, I can never wear one anyways. Face diaper. So Attila the Hun is the new thingamabigga. Thingamababa. Attila the Hun is the word is the Hun. This is the next Yiki-Yaka. Steward. I don't profuse to be a steward because it's just too much responsibility, and like I said, I don't know enough of this game even though I've been playing it for 20 years team killing for 20 years. So actually, this is actually one of the first few times I actually played this in reality. So, coming to our 45-minute mark. So let's. The kind of sign ASAP. I think I did sign this. Why is all blue again? Alright, except I think I did this already though. Let's see, thing that rules common sense. Real life comes first. You know, I'm thinking that as we develop, maybe a few years from now, we all bond together. If the kingdom manages to stay together and become one of those classical utopian kingdoms that actually does well, I think we should all meet. Pitch together on a road trip to someplace nice. Or maybe utopian players, all that's left of the Utopia, should have a conference. Just meet up. Maybe I don't know, wear some LARPing stuff, and actually play our role and stuff. After this, I'm going to be calling myself something related to Twin Peaks for a while. And do that for a couple ages or stages and aged stages and stuff like that. Okay, so this is the end of this vlog. I think we need more than 24 hours. Maybe we could use 78 hours to build a decent 92 hours. So 4 days. Out of province, out of war. Out of war protection? Is that what the acronym is? That's my thing. That's my opinion. It's 42 hours, so 72 hours is 3 days, so 4 days. 4 days of non-stop this hardcore building. This is on top of the out of war protection. Just give us 4 more days. Then I should have at least a sizable defense and offense, and also sizable thieves and these people down here. And I should have enough surplus also to divvy out. Like I said, I'm just recovering from getting my ass kicked from just getting my ass handed to me. See, I never ever got to a maximum population of over 20,000. So 25,000 population is very important because they'll give me somewhat of an okay workforce, a medium workforce. This is actually a pretty good workforce right now. But I want to have a grander workforce to work. Inspire army, patriotism. Oh shoot, I'm just missing 100 of those. And I need to get I really need to get my mystics online. So let's go to see how much were guilds. 0.8? What the fuck? Every hour I'm treating 0.8. The runes are 75. But this is because I've been hit, so. But I can't use that. Keep on using that as an excuse, right? I have to build up more of my. So once I get these in 6 hours, once I get these infrastructure online, I should be okay. I keep on saying that I should be okay, but I really should be okay now. So, Sclone should be starting up right about now. So, start another round of Sclone, where I can fire missiles at all my teammates, and I have finished rolling some toilet paper. So I'll be posting that video online too. So, another arts and craft video. Arts and craft chez moi. Oh my. I don't think anyone's attacking anyone there, because I think we're all just licking our wounds. Okay, the Lord of Timekeep has joined unnamed kingdom. All in Timekeep gather their possessions and depart this kingdom forever. So Elven Keep, one of our provinces for a while ago, decided to leave. Let's see, universities. I honestly don't know what to do with this land. I'm going to be granted 27 land. I don't know what to do with it because I know I'm going to have to create a attacker force eventually. So. Okay then, so 45 minutes. Thank you for watching our show. We're gonna be right back. Dot likes you.